Good morning, good morning, good morning. A delicious Monday morning it is. So good to be here today. Got a lot of gratitude this morning. Feeling good, feeling really good. I'm back in Los Angeles after had a week back east visiting family and going to a memorial for my uncle, which was a wonderful time. It's filled with the love of family and the tensions of family. And it was a beautiful time. And I got to really be aware of who I am and step back a little bit. And I'll tell you, easy peasy threesy came often and fully just rescued me, saved me so much. Now I'm going to take a second here before I forget. My name is Kelvin Hagan, and I am going to right now share this video, this prayer time, this time together onto my page so that anybody out there can also see it that might not have seen it if it wasn't on my page too. So I'll go on my phone while I'm here on my computer. I'm also going to be here on my phone for a moment, and I'm going to find this video, and there it is. And I'm going to click share, and I'm going to put it right on my wall. Try to do that every time. So, again, good morning. I'm Kelvin Hagan, and I am delighted and grateful to be able to be here with us this morning. Let's see who's coming in now. Oh, it's filling up quick. I like that. Good morning, Wayne. How are you doing today, brother? Della? Hello, nice to have you with us. Joining in the love and gratitude from Portugal. Yes. Okay. And we've got Lenoris from Monterey Park. And my computer's rocking around on what I got it sitting on here. I'm going to see if I can stabilize it a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Marilyn, good morning. Divine day. They all are. Sometimes we just don't notice, right? Curtis, good morning. Portia, such a blessing to have you with us this morning. Good morning. And you are coming in from Oregon. Hannah, South Africa. We're worldwide. We got Portugal in the house, South Africa in the house, USA in the house. Marilyn from Orinda. Beautiful corridor up there in the Bay Area. Lee, good morning. I'm going to switch my glasses. I think it's going to be easier for me to see the screen looking straight on than looking down with my reading progressives. There we go. That's so much better. Good morning. Craig, good morning. All needs met. Absolutely all the time. Because God is. Hello, Valerie. Chloe, good morning from New Mexico. Tahita, Florida, welcome. Marissa, Lana, we're everywhere. Elena, good morning. Yes. And Monique from Virginia. I affirm that I live in the peace of God and all is well in my life. Oof. Yes. Thank you. Because God is, that means I am. Hello, Destiny from Portland. And nice to have you with your family here, and nice to be part of your family, Narissa. Yes. Good morning, Mercy. Gwen, Raleigh, North Carolina. Keisha, good morning. Tabia, good morning from Las Vegas. Amy in Iowa. Yes, went to college in Iowa for a whole year. Good morning. Oh man, it's jumping all over the place now. Cynthia, good morning from Long Beach. Nice. Kendra. Yes. I just spent a week with a Kendra in Maryland. My twin sister's name is Kendra. Welcome. Destiny. Cynthia in Long Beach. Oh man, why does it do that? It just decides it's going to jump all over the place. It's got a mind of its own. Kendra's down in Georgia. Yes. Well, welcome everybody. I am so grateful to be here right now, no place else but here, knowing that here is everywhere. Because wherever here is, there is no beginning, no end, and every place I am is the center of the universe. And there is no outside. There is only a center, and the center is everywhere. Hi, Denise. Tabia. Here. Shout out to Long Beach. I like that. Hi, Shario. John. So let's just take a moment here before I even get into my reading or anything else. Let's take a moment for just to come back to this moment right now with an easy peasy threesy. Those of you that know that, that's just, I'm going to ring my bowl and we're going to take 3 full, solid breaths in our own time, holding them in our own time, and releasing them in our own time, just to come back to this now moment. Okay? Ready to join me? Oh, that feels so good. I don't know how well you all can hear the bowl on that end, but the light little lowering the vibration of the bowl just lasts perfectly through all 3 breaths as it fades to silence. So beautiful. And those 3 breaths always bring me back to being centered right here, right now. So simple. So simple. Well, today I have a read I wanted to do, and I might have just lost it, and that would be a bummer. My book moved. That's kind of funny. Let's see. Here it is. Pages like to flip themselves. That's how I found this spot in the first place. It did that to me when I was going to read something else. So, what I'm reading here is from the book, The Mandala of Being. It's written by Dr. Richard Moth, and it's an amazing book about awareness and balance and so many things to deal with our spiritual selves and our practice on a day-to-day basis. And this spot I'm reading caught my eye, and I just really like it, and I titled it, A Chance to Flourish. And it's on page 37 in the chapter, Who Are We Really? Now, this is the book I'm reading in my book club every Thursday night, and I'm Kelvin Hagen. You can go to my Facebook page. You can find the link and come join us. We'll be there this Thursday reading a chapter out loud and discussing it. And each chapter kind of stands on its own some too. So even if you haven't been here for the rest of the book and you can't get here for all the book, it's still great to come in for even for one visit, just to be there and feel, share. It's a really good discussion. So, all of us at some level feel a call, a yearning towards something more. To be called to greater awareness is innate to the soul. We are designed to ceaselessly evolve in our consciousness. Yet while many are called, only a few choose to even inquire. Who am I? Really? Many of us strive to improve or fix ourselves when we are unhappy. Understandably, we want to make ourselves feel better. But trying to fix something that is not real is a fruitless task. What we don't know how to do is to turn our attention towards the very me who wants to fix itself in order to feel better. We don't know how to stay unconditionally present until we eventually discover that this me is just a sensation of our larger being, not who we really are. This inquiry is troubling because the moment we turn our attention to finding the here of ourselves, we challenge the very basis of our identities. The inquiry undermines the basic sense of me. Who are we without all the judgments we use to define ourselves? Who are we without our habit of making ourselves the victims of our feelings? What is life like? We discover that we have been living in a dream in which this false identification and the material, social, cultural world it has constructed collude to keep us in that dream. We find we are not who we thought we were, and we awaken from the old dream. And as we awaken from the old dream, we find that we are strangers to ourselves. But as vertigious, which is the causing of vertigo and whatnot, I had to look that word up, as this may be, it is a healthier state because at least we know who we are not. Those who believe they do know who they are when they have not even been called to true self-knowledge pose the greatest threat to life on earth. When we do begin our lives as who we really are, we become transmitters of a new culture, since it is not rooted in something that can be threatened. This culture is no longer based on fear for survival. The amazing creativity and capacity for love that comprise the true richness of being human finally has a chance to flourish. Because we are awareness at our inner core. And if we try to seek who we are, the deeper we go, the further within we go, the bigger the no thing that we discover about who we are that is outside of us. Because there is no thing that we truly are beyond being the awareness. So my invitation is for you, for us, for myself, to really go in, be aware of who I am, so that not even Kelwin, just so that this awareness that I am inside has a chance to flourish as me, as I am on this journey in this wonderful human body for the next however long I get to be here in this plane. before I move on to whatever comes next. That feels good to me. Give myself a chance to flourish. Give yourself a chance to flourish. I am so grateful. Let's start the prayer with another 3 breaths. Just really, just thinking about the intention of flourishing as who and what I am to the greatest capacity that I can be. This, here now. As I look at all these affirmings of God, the grace of God here in this prayer field, praying for people, praying for Christy. The sun shines on me too. As I look at these and hold each and every one of these prayers in total loving grace, knowing that where each and every one of these prayers is focused and affirming that God is right there, right now. Because God is, because God is. God is everything, everywhere. I am so grateful for my life today. Grateful for the time I got to spend back east with my family. Grateful for the time I got to spend with my son this weekend. Super grateful for the time I got to spend with a new friend. Super grateful for the life that I have today, and grateful for all the people I have in it, for all the people that I am able to be of service to in so many different ways. And I am grateful for all the people that are in service to my needs, my desires. I am grateful for the very breath that I get to take every day, every minute. I am grateful for my cup of mushroom coffee in the morning. I am grateful for lifing. Because that's what's taking place, and it's taking place everywhere is everything. The simplicity of it makes my life so much simpler. Knowing that every single thing is the living life of God. Lifing. What a beautiful expression for what God is. Lifing as everything, which means it is lifing as me. The true nature of life is expressing itself as Kelvin. Feels good just to say that. Say that with your own name. The true nature of life is expressing as Kelvin, and as each and every one of us here, as each and every one of you. The expression of life is right there, right now, right here. And here is everywhere. That is who you are. That is where you are. You are everything. We are everything. We are everything. We have available to us all the knowledge that ever is, that ever has been, that ever will be. It is integrated into the very life of God. Therefore, it is integrated into each and every one of our lives as our lives. So today we get a chance to flourish, to pay attention to each and everything going on in our life. We turn off the news and we turn on the love. We look for the expressions of love everywhere. we become aware today that we are all. We are all. And everything that is in the all is in each one of us. So as I hold each and every one of us here, each and every one of you in this loving prayer moment, knowing that where you are, that the true, perfect healing of God is taking place right there, because the very nature of God is perfection. And the only thing God does is work to increase life. We are the very thing we've been looking for. So as all of us here who are seekers, know this: the thing that you are seeking is right here. Right here, right now. So the perfect health of God is taking place right here, right now, as each and every one of us, on whatever journey that we are here. So as I look out at the world and I look out at people and I see things that are taking place that on a human level feel chaotic, feel painful, I know that in those places, and especially in those places, God is. I know that in my life, God always gives me more than I can handle. And because I'm blessed with life and giving me more than I can handle, I learn to let go and let God. It creates a life that is so much simpler for me than holding on to each little frustrating moment like it's urgent. There is almost nothing in life that is ever urgent. And all things in life are important. So the grace of God is right here, right now. And as we move forward, looking out and seeing the grace of God in and as everyone, and yes, I mean everyone, because God is or God isn't, people. How much of us take time and break down to the idea that God is this and that's not God? God's fighting that. God doesn't fight anything. God is everything. God does not fight itself. So as I sit in this beautiful morning, experiencing the love and the grace of God, experiencing the abundance and the fullness of God, experiencing the intelligence and the love of God, I know that right now in my life and in each one of your lives, whatever you are going through, be it physical, mental, your government, your fears, your anything else, that even in those places, and especially in those places, God is. And God is there, bringing us everything we need, even as we sometimes never even know we needed it. The beauty of God, the breath of God as your breath. So as I focus on my breath right now, and right now here in this prayer, taking 3 breaths consciously, coming back to right here, right now, feeling my body, moving into one spot in my body that feels absolutely glorious and perfect, And moving some of that beautiful energy to another part of my body. And this time, in my case, it's my left elbow. And moving that healthy energy from my right elbow to my left elbow. Knowing that the perfect nature of God is taking place in me, healing. Take an experience in your life or in your body of something that is solid and strong. Feel that feeling, feel that experience, feel that life right here, right now, and then move it to another part of your body that there may be some discomfort, pain, or an injury. And feel that pain subside. Now take this out into the bigger world. Take that to a spot in the world where you see love and beauty and gorgeousness. Look at a flower, blades of grass on the ground. Now take that energy, that beautiful, loving nature. Look at the eyes of a child. And take that energy of that beautiful thing and move it somewhere else in life that you're looking. And see that energy there too, because it's all God. No spot where God is not. As we shape-shift our energy around, we give ourselves a chance to flourish here, now. Not looking to flourish later when this or that happens, but knowing the peace, knowing the love, knowing the grace, knowing the intelligence, knowing the perfect nature of God is here, right now, where we are. Where you are, God is. God is because you are. And I am so thankful for these truths, these simple truths of awareness as I move into being more of myself. I am grateful for knowing I cannot step out of the living, breathing lifing of God. I am so grateful for that. Grateful for the perfect nature of God, healing everything in my body, in my world, in my life, in the universe. Grateful that I'm all right already. I am thankful for each and every one of these absolute truths. And I let it go. I release it, knowing the very act of letting it go, the very act of surrendering, brings to me all that I am, all that I need, all that I desire. I let it go. I release any concept of fear. I release any concept of doubt. I let it all go. And I breathe in. And as I breathe out, with this release, I say, and so it is. So it always has been. And so it always will be. Amen. Okay. Wow. Thank you, folks. Feels so good. Gail says, I joyously give thanks, healing, and restoration is taking place in my body, temple, and circumstances now. It is done as you see. Gail. Thank you, Keisha. Love is the great force of the universe. Healing for my body, temple, and huge blessing and healing for our world are as we are love. Yes, Mary Jo, thank you for that. I'm going to look through all these comments. I've got all these comments in my heart and in my soul. And once you put them out here, they're out in the universe. And the universe knows so much more. So much more. It's all available to us. It's pretty cool, huh? Prayer received, Marilyn. Thank you. It is done. And so it is. Amen. And et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And I can't go up to all the other ones anymore because they are gone now. Hello, Letitia. So nice to have you with us. CJ, praying for your granddaughter. Yes. So, whether you are here live or hearing for the recording, thank you for being here now with me. My name is Kelvin Hagan, and I love you so much. And I invite you to go to agapelive.com and look up everything they got going on there. I know there's a new class starting on prayer that I'm going to be facilitating with the teachers that are there. And there's so many other things going on at Agape. Tune into agapelive.com. Look what's taking place. Also, you can go to, as Reverend Michael likes to say, this is a time that having our personal practitioners is getting more and more important. So instead of turning towards your lawyer, turn towards your practitioner. If you don't have a practitioner that you're talking to, strongly advised by Reverend Michael that you get one. And you can find one at agapepractitioners.com, where you can look up and read about each practitioner that is active out there, see which ones do sessions, which ones do, whatever you'd like done, anything from memorials to weddings even, which ones do classes, workshops. I do workshops. I just finished a class on Ernest Holmes' book, This Thing Called Life, and I'm getting ready to start it again. I'm going to pick it to do it on a weekend, on a Saturday morning, so that the people that weren't able to do it on a weekday would be able to come catch the same class on the weekend. If you're interested in that, you can let me know something about that in the comments if you like, or just go over to Kelvin Hagan and let me know. I also had, my reading was from my book club on Thursday nights. The link is in the pinned post on the top of my page. I am so blessed to be here with you. I am blessed to be part of this community that is bigger than all of us that are here and ever will be. And again, as I say, and take this to your heart, I love you. You are loved, and you are love, and I love you. So, peace, be the love, see the love, and just know that you are the awareness of the world, and you get to flourish. It's a choice. Peace.